Hello there and welcome to the program where we start with the news that Croatia's Marin Cilic has won his maiden Grand Slam title after a straight sets win over Japan's Kei Nishikori at Flushing Meadows in New York. Now, this was the first time in nearly 10 years that the big three of Novak Djokovic, Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer had not been in the final of a Grand Slam. And it wasn't the classic that many had expected, with the Croat needing just 1 hour and 54 minutes to secure victory. There hadn't been a match-up between players making their Grand Slam final debuts at Flushing Meadows since 1997, with Cilic taking it 6-3, 6-3, 6-3, and he becomes the first Croat to win a slam since his coach, Goran Ivanisevic, who won Wimbledon in 2001. Well, let's head live to Flushing Meadows and join Laura Trevelyan now. And Laura, quite an emphatic win in the end for the Croatian Cilic. Do the fans feel let down with the ease of the victory? We seem to have a few problems there. Laura, I'm just wondering if the fans there at Flushing Meadows feel let down with the ease of Marin Cilic's victory.
Well, and I do indeed have with me a group of fans to go through a bit of post-match analysis with. Thank you very much indeed for waiting. As you can see, the crowds are leaving, but these four have kindly agreed to stay. Dan, Christian, Natalie and Mark. So what did you make of this final? The first without one of tennis's big four in 9 years. What was your analysis?
I would have certainly liked to see it go 5 sets just for the fans' experience, but the level of play was fantastic. It's just, I've played tennis growing up, and I just can't imagine being that talented for every shot. So I had a great time. It was 2 hours of good fun.
Natalie, what did you think? Were you hoping for more of a game between Cilic and Nishikori?
Absolutely. I mean, we're used to always seeing either Djokovic, Federer, or Nadal in the final, so you kind of like we're a little disappointed with that, didn't come through. But it was great to have kind of fresh blood in the game, have new people kind of start up and kind of see where the future tennis is going. I'd say Cilic actually did a great job, and I'll say his serving's like, you know, A+. So it's fun.
And inside the stadium, what was the atmosphere like? Was the crowd, I mean, out here it felt like the crowd was dying for Nishikori to get in the match and make a fight of it.
Yeah, certainly the crowd was hoping to see Nishikori pull something out, especially when Cilic obviously took advantage of the match early, took control. We were looking for something more, but the crowd wanted it, but it didn't happen, unfortunately.
And Mark, if this is the future of men's tennis, if this is the new generation, does it look good to you? Are you going to come back here to watch more matches?
You know what? I come back to see Cilic play again. I thought he was spectacular. Absolutely.
I mean, it was an incredible serve, wasn't it? Cilic was serving at 130 miles an hour. You were in there. What was it like?
It was great to watch. I mean, we were pretty much open-mouthed like a bunch of the times when he served.
And all those aces as well. As a tennis player yourself, and I'm one too, but one can only be envious, right?
Right. Even as a fan, I was just trying to keep my eye on the ball, and to think you have to get your racket and keep it within play, it's just pretty unbelievable to see it in person.
But do you think the era of the big four is over, or are they down and out, or are we going to see them in more finals?
I think you see him again next year for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah,
We hope for that.
We hope for that?
Absolutely.
Well, thank you all so much for joining me. The fans that make tennis what it is, thank you all. So that is the view here from the ringside at Flushing Meadows as Cilic celebrates that victory and goes home $3 million the richer.
Laura Trevelyan in New York, thanks very much. We'll leave it there. Moving to